I gotta send the link. Hey,
Hi. Hey, y'all.
hey, everybody.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
that's where
That's a birthday.
we just want y'all to know.
What you know about us.
Yeah, so we are here again for another afternoon live. Me and Rosie. We definitely want to thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us. We sent out some invites. We have some returning guests. Thank you guys for showing the love and support. We really, really appreciate it. So, what we're going to be talking about today, we're going to talk about obviously it's Valentine's Day week. A lot of people are still thinking about what to get and all that. Me and Ro will be having we're not going to be live, it's going to be pre recorded, but it will be posted on Friday. Valentine's Day dinner is going to be seafood. For you seafood lovers, so we'll have a seafood boil, and we also will have yes,
So
yep,
I'm
and
gonna do
then we're
steak. I was gonna do a more seafood boil. I'm gonna go more towards the either shrimp or lobster, whatever's on sale. We'll see, and we'll do like a little steak with it.
yes. So we're gonna have all that surf and turf coming, and it's gonna be great. And so we'll get that video out there for you Friday. But for
Mhm.
today, we're gonna be talking about the red and green flags. I know a lot of people have these conversations in these spaces, and we try not to, but it is for the occasion of Valentine's Day.
Mhm.
So we definitely
In the name
want
of love.
that's right.
In
So
the
we
name of
want to give out some, I guess I'll say some tips and some red and green flags that we see that we
love.
will share with you guys, and we'll go from there. So,
And I'm also gonna be making y'all a protein coffee because it is technically your girl's lunch break, and
okay,
sometimes you gotta drink your lunch. So
right.
while
And
we're
Rose gonna tell us what she's making. Go ahead, Rose. Go ahead, go do that.
real quick, in the name of brown skin beauties over here and Valentine's Day, I'm just gonna show y'all how I make one of my favorite recipes for a iced coffee. Even though I'm not using ice, it's gonna be cold coffee. It's gonna be a little cold brew, caramel brown sugar, little protein coffee. Um, just a little rundown of the ingredients. I'm gonna be using my vegan protein shakes. I do prefer these because I'm not a whey girly. These have 32 grams of protein, so this is going to be a really protein stacked little. It could be a snack, like I said, it's my little lunch for right now, my little protein coffee. Because I got some meal prep shorts coming for y'all on our channel as well, and also on my personal channel. We're gonna do some what I eat in a days, so catch those.
Right,
Um,
right.
a little cute little Starbucks cup that we're gonna use with it. I
Okay,
did
I'm
also
gonna go grab mine. Keep going, Rose. We're gonna get the cup.
I'm gonna also use some home brewed coffee that I just have. Like I said, y'all are gonna see me while I mix it in there. I use monk fruit and stevia sugar replacement just because that is my preference. Whatever you like, you like. I don't like too much sugar. So I also have, even though this is not the bottle it came in, some sugar-free caramel and some sugar-free vanilla syrup that you're gonna see me use. And then I also have some cold foam. So as I'm making it, you're gonna go ahead and see how I just do this, but this is going to be like my milk supplement for the latte aspect. And we're just going to do a nice little iced latte moment. And I'm going to show you how I make mine super protein packed. So while we're waiting on Miss Polly to come back, you're
Okay,
good.
I'm sorry. I was like ready and not ready at the same time. So we got okay. So I want to bring this over. Okay,
You go.
she has. I got my cup.
Oh,
Okay,
it's pretty.
so I got my cup.
I
The
like
Starbucks.
that one.
It was on sale. Okay, so we got that. So we're gonna do what Rose doing. We're gonna. I don't have no coffee, bro, because I don't drink coffee. But I got flax milk with protein.
Yes.
Okay,
So
I've not tried
latte
this.
with coffee.
That's good.
Yeah. Because like I
Okay, we're
said,
gonna go with.
I go with the protein shakes just because they're easy. I don't have to do too much thinking with it.
Okay.
So it just makes my mind go. And since we're putting in some green sugar, let's
Oh
go
yeah.
ahead with our first green flag while y'all watch what we do.
Yes. Okay. So we got some green flags here, which I do like green flags. So one of the things that I enjoy um, about these times is when you get in a relationship. A lot of times, you always hear people saying, I sometimes don't feel appreciated. So I think a green flag would be someone who is not necessarily always complimenting, because compliments, they're nice, and then you start kind of ignoring them because you hear them so damn much. But
Right.
what you want to do is start acknowledging your partner and what they're like something that they really feel proud of. So let's say if you see that for 3 days they've been eating right, or you see for 3 days they've been, keeping on track, mentioning those things. Hey, you know what? I see you, girl. I see you, babe. You doing good. I see what you're doing, and you know what? That's showing your dedication. Giving that, confidence and telling them how good their work is very important, because we all know the world out here can sometimes not give a crap about you, but hearing positive things from a person you love is 10 times better than anything else, because you want them to value you and you want them to see you in a good light. So remember, if you haven't done it, that you should probably compliment your partner, compliment your boyfriend, compliment that man you talking to. Tell him, hey, you dressed up today. You look really good. Hey, you know what? I saw that, you're always late for work, maybe blah, blah, blah. But hey, you were on time all week. Okay, I see you out here. It let them know. Let them know. So I think that is one of our green flags for me. I know Ro has a red one, and then right before that, I got this protein powder. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna advocate for this one. It's called One Rule. It's this vanilla cream. It is a whey protein isolate. Only thing I want to tell y'all about this thing melts in liquid like butter. Okay, so this is the protein that I've been taking. Now, I haven't been like, I probably could take it more. It's only 25 grams per serving. So, but it's very light. You know how protein is real thick? This is like, it's like butter. It just melts right into the liquid. So I'm going to add that in here. Today, we're going to try to get our protein high. So, but that's another topic. But anyway, bro, your red flag. What is your
If he doesn't do his protein and his workouts, that's a red flag. No, I'm kidding. Um,
oh,
I always saw a red flag as, and this is from a girlie who dated for potential, loved a
okay.
man with potential. But
Mm,
I always will say a red flag for me is someone who's not goal oriented. Like I'm a Capricorn. We like to have
okay.
goals. We like to see things happen. We like, results as a Capricorn.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime a man just doesn't have a plan, and I'll even put that for women too, because
Okay.
I don't think red flags are just gender specific. I think they're very specific for everybody. But a person without a plan to me is a red flag.
That's
If you
okay.
don't really have any guidance or where we're going with things, especially if I'm trusting you and you're trusting me in this relationship, we should be able to cleave and lean on each other. Not saying that you have to have the plan all the time, not saying that you have to be the person who figures everything out all the time. I can do that. We
Yeah.
can do that together. But if
Okay.
you're just kind of like just letting life happen, if things go wrong and you're just like, I don't know, throw it up in the air and find out, I can't get with you on that. I can't
Yeah,
get
we're
with
not.
you. A green flag, though, obviously someone with a
Okay.
plan, but a green flag, I would say, is consistency and endurance. Anybody, not saying that you and your partner should have to go through a bunch of stuff, but when the stuff happens, because life happens, the fact
Yes.
that you both can be consistent, you both can communicate, and the fact that you can endure is such an amazing thing. It's such a beautiful thing
Absolutely.
because bad things do happen. Something bad happens, we can communicate. Oh no, this bad thing happens. Um, the consistency, we've kind of already built up this rapport with each other, so we kind of know what the plan is. And then the endurance, while the bad thing is happening, we're pushing through, and we're going to remain consistent with pushing through.
That's true. That's true. Now we got some red flags there. Here is my red flag, because I did a green one. I think a red flag would be someone who is change for men. I'll say for men first. Men like, in my opinion, most men don't like a lot of change. It kind of messes with them because they like routine for the most part. Oh, shake it up, baby, shake it. So put it in your mouth. Just put it in your mouth. That's gonna be our slogan. I want y'all all to know that. When we're done making our stuff, we're gonna say, just put it in your mouth. Just put it in your mouth, because we don't need to talk. No
That's
conversation.
actually good. Like, we should get some merch. Once we help us build up our page so we get some merch. That's some good
Come
stuff.
on, y'all. Y'all know y'all want this merch. Okay. So yes, definitely a person who switches up their routine. That usually is a red flag or something. Now, I'm not saying it's always bad, but for the most part, there's something ain't right. Okay, because they don't like all that change. They like to come home every day at 3 and have their blah 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 blah. That's what it is, and that's why Some women get stressed out about that, but
Put that
that
on a
kind of
t-shirt.
thing
Blah blah
that they're like, oh, he's so boring. He does the same thing every day. Yes, ma'am, because that's how they function. That's how they get their mind clear. That's how they can do what they do best. Okay, Ro got some protein. I'm stirring it up, y'all, with just a straw. You got to mix it. You got to get your.
See,
Listen, I'm gonna let.
I can't give away. Whey protein. I mean, no. Okay, so serious. On a serious note, with the protein, real quick, whey protein
Yes.
is great. I just personally don't like how it tastes, like especially in like pre-made shakes. Like if people who like muscle milk and all those type of stuff, I don't like
Yes.
whey in the taste. And like I said, vegan protein has just always been easier on my stomach.
Okay. She said, okay, she's gonna go vegan. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Hate their word. This protein is like it's nothing in it. You won't taste it. I'm not gonna let you be dirty as a way. Anyway, we're
No,
trying to give y'all healthy tips and stuff. We're gonna have a health. We're gonna have a health video. I have some days off. Me and Ro. We're gonna make. We're gonna get us right for the summer because summer is coming. So beginning of March, we're gonna have some videos about food prep, heavy about protein, and getting us girls in shape because we want to be able to take it off.
and fellas, because everybody can be summertime fine. That's what we're gonna call the series.
Yeah, I want to see the V, baby. I want to see the men V. Okay, I'm sorry. That's inappropriate. Listen.
What's our late nights? Let's get our late night lives going. Wait, this is lunchtime.
Oh, Lord, praise him. Okay, I'm sorry. Get a little spicy in the afternoon. They warm up the oven for the evening.
There you go.
So we got.
It is.
So definitely, this will help you break down that. This is good. So anyway, Ro, you have anything else to add in your drink before I'd say the one for the women? I want to.
Sorry, I was trying to make room in my cup. I was trying to make room in the cup. Hold on.
Oh Lord!
I didn't realize how heavy-handed I was with it.
You had to suck it to make room.
Polly, it's the afternoon show.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna get it together. I apologize.
The last thing I'm gonna add, Silk came out with these amazing cold foams, and I'm a cold foam girly. But again, I tried to.
Wait a minute. Oh, let me get a look. Put it closer. Put it closer to my face.
I hate you so much. I hate you.
I'm pretty perverted today. Yeah, whip it. Can you put it in your mouth too a little bit? No,
don't. It's not like whipped cream, so it's like really liquidy. If you can see, hold on. You see how liquidy that is compared to
a lot of liquid.
Lord. So hold on, can we see it? It's like legit cold foam.
Yeah, we got to see it. So okay. Okay. Well, that's cool. That's appropriate.
So it's not actually like whipped cream, which I actually love. Like I said, in a lot of coffee, I do like the cold foam because it just sits on top of the coffee. Look at that. Look at that. Mm-hmm.
This is delicious.
Now, another thing that you can do as a non-coffee girly, if you like tea, find you like a really good tea that's as close to the coffee-esque kind of taste. Like dandelion is a really good one. Okay. But like any type of tea, you can still make a latte with tea. Or even a matcha. I love a good matcha latte.
Oh.
Because like caramel matcha, or if you get like a vanilla protein shake or anything, really good together.
Yeah. This is delicious. I'm actually very happy. This flax milk with protein, it has no sugar. 45 calories. We need to buy this milk.
We gotta stop trolling. We're not trolling, third.
We didn't do anything. Okay. Oh my Lord. Okay. Let me we got okay.
Because you know my last little red flag. And then because my red flag has been very popular in the YouTube world right now. A lot of y'all know we're all talking about this. And please make sure to share so everyone can kind of just know me and Polly are doing a little thing right now. But everyone's been talking about breaking, the whole breaking conversation. That's been so fun. And my mindset, I don't think you like your partner if you feel like you got to break them, you got to change them, you got to train them. Because at the end of the day, I'm attracted to you because I'm attracted to you. We're together because I found out your mannerisms and I'm cool with it. I like them. So if I'm trying to quote unquote break somebody, if I'm trying to train somebody, I'm trying to mold you into an image that you were never were at first. And I think that's a red flag. If anyone's trying to mold you into an image that you're not, or if you're okay with somebody trying to mold you into something you're not, those are red flags on both sides. And I think a lot of people need to really, really realize a lot of people are in relationships with people that don't like them. I've done it.
Why would you do that, Ro? Why would you be in explain? Why would you be in a relationship with people who don't like you? Explain that to me.
because at the end of the day, a lot of people are either just codependent when it comes to relationships, or
Mhm.
you liked something about that person, but it just wasn't enough. But a lot of people like to hold on to things and try to hope for the better instead of just realizing something is what it is. And I think as women, as men, we really got to be honest with ourselves, because a lot of people also don't like themselves, which is why it's easy to be with somebody who doesn't like you. And again, this is all coming from personal experience. I don't judge nobody. I'm telling you what Roxy knows, because Roxy lived it. So I think once you really start discovering yourself,
I'm not
once you
gonna
really
play with her.
study yourself, you start realizing what is a boundary or what's a red flag that you're okay with passing on when it comes down to people. And that's okay, because that's not your person. Again, if I have to change you, you weren't my person to begin with. If you need to change me, I'm not your person to begin with.
That's very true.
But single.
We gotta shake our cups. I think we're gonna say just put it in your mouth. I'm gonna shake. I like shaking cups. It's exciting. I think it's because I like to work out and it's, the shakers. Anyway,
Oh, cups are great.
he's right. If you're changing people, breaking people, and I think that you can't say it just goes for women, because I think that conversation was pertaining to a woman, but women do also be sneaky, and we have to take accountability. Accountability. We're gonna have like, listen, when we get this together, we're gonna have a thing where if y'all do cash apps and we take accountability, what we're gonna do is, uh, I have this thing I want to do. I want to tell the robot. I would like us to, when we decide, if you guys want us to take accountability, like we say something about guys or something that's negative, and you want us to take accountability, if you send a cash app, we will have a cash app flash, and we will then take accountability, and we'll say the opposite. So I'm gonna
Every
take
time a
accountability.
woman takes accountability, an angel gets its wings.
Yes, exactly. We're gonna. Women do sometimes pick out men that we know we don't really like because they can give us a little bit of what we do want. And that is true. I just watched a whole series yesterday, not a series, a show. And this woman said, "Oh, we were just friends. He was buying me stuff. He was taking me places." I was like, "But you didn't like him, but he should know we're just friends."
Mhm.
I don't know friends that buy $100 tickets to concerts. Um, Unless it's your best friend and she wants you to go with her and have an experience. Men usually when they start spending money and they start trying to come out of pocket, they want something. Even if it's a trick, it don't matter. They want something. So most men, when they start coming out of pocket, they're interested because now they're equaling that time to something. They're not putting in money for no reason because men don't really want to spend no damn money. Unless they want to pretend to look fly for a woman to look at them and be interested. Once again, they spend money because they want something. They want women's attention. They want something. Men don't just spend money because they want to.
I
You think
disagree
so?
with that. I feel like
Okay,
there
go
are
ahead.
some men, because there are some men who have the provider mindset so instilled in them that they just like to
Yep.
spend money. I'm not gonna lie. I know some men that just love to ball out, and they love to ball out for people they like, they love.
That's what I'm
But
saying. He likes you. That's why he's doing it. Don't say, "Oh, we friends," and he balling out.
I mean, so if I have a
You
guy
think,
friend,
Rose?
I mean,
Don't do it,
yes and
Rose.
no, yes and no, yes and no,
Don't
yes
make
and
me
no.
have to come to the hospital because somebody done choked you out because they didn't spend $1,500 and you said that we friends, baby. Please don't. I don't want to do that. Please don't.
You would be the first person I call. I do want you to know. I would,
I'm
Polly.
like, well, now you know that man spit 15K. He wants something, baby. You gonna say, "Oh, we just friends." He
So
gonna be
okay,
like, "Ma'am, no."
I think there's a thin line, because, like I said, I do think there are men that just like to be generous, but do they want something out of it? Yes, but I don't think it's something
Yes.
as serious as, sometimes it's not as serious as commitment. Some men just like to be appreciated, and they like to kind of be bigged
Okay.
up. They kind of
Okay.
boost
I'll
their
give
ego.
you that. That's called the girlfriend experience. You still got to pay for that too. And I
Ooh,
understand that, but know what you're paying for, okay? And
I
us
agree.
women got to stop pretending we don't see it though. If you know a man, it's like saying like he wants to go, like he's going in deep. Oh wait a minute, wait. Okay, he's digging in his pockets deep. He want to go deep. If you get what I'm trying to say, he ain't trying to be shallow.
Third word
I
just said LOL at the most inappropriate times is cracking me up.
I'm
Between
sorry.
you and third word, I can't take y'all serious today.
But I'm trying to be positive. Okay, so red flags. That would be the red flag. Please, women, Just don't be. Just be aware that men do have feelings. A lot of times they do that. Sometimes they do want to have company. They do want to hang out, but it's usually there's an intent behind it. Now, okay, he doesn't want to come to pick you up on the side of the road at 3 a.m. Because your car broke down because you know
You're such a good
3
person.
weeks ago. He
You're
want
such
he
a good.
want to get in the bed with you. That's what he want to do at 3 a.m. on a Saturday night. That's what he want to do.
So then that's one more red flag that I got to give to the women. I feel
Okay.
like there are women who play obtuse very well because I've done it again. Ladies who watch this, Roxy don't judge because Roxy knows.
Don't judge. No judgment.
I've played obtuse with men. I've known a man who likes me, and it's not even the necessity to get something out of him, but it's kind of like going into the idea of pretty privilege. If you know somebody can do something for
Yes.
you because they will, as a woman, I think we do kind of play up too. It's like, oh my God, he likes me. No, you mean he took
No.
my tire for me instead of telling me to go call AAA because what? So I think we do. I think we do do that as women. And because I guess especially for the women who are used to that kind of
Yes.
attention from men, it does kind of desensitize us. So I think it's kind of on both sides, but I think women, we do play obtuse a little too much. And that is what
Mm-hmm.
gets us hurt because it ends up hurting the men. Their feelings, men do have feelings. Their feelings get hurt.
They do have feelings.
And,
They do.
if you don't like a guy, you shouldn't accept all the gifts. You shouldn't accept
I
everything
agree. If you
about you.
yes, Ro is right. That I will put that out there every day. If you are with a man or you the man that you know that you don't really into and you keep seeing him do all this stuff, stop accepting gifts because he's not you know what his intent is. Most women know the intent of a man who's just giving, giving, giving. They want something back. Even if they just want you to sit and look pretty, but it's at some point they want attention, love, whatever. But some of us, you know, just what I'm trying to say is that bad things can happen. This is how these women get choked out. Don't want to. This is what because it's like it's a lot, and I'm not saying everyone should do that. Don't choke out people. What
And
I'm
it's
saying
not
is,
okay. We're not saying it's okay. Men need to have better
no,
impulse control. Men need to know if a woman is quote unquote using you, drop her, leave her, go.
yes, yes,
Get out of that
yes.
vicinity. That is not a safe place for you. That's a red flag as well. If you don't know when to leave,
Yes,
know when to leave.
right. That's a good one. That's a good one. We got some red flags. We need some more green flags before you go.
Another,
Green flags. What's a green?
go for it. Or you want me to go?
I'm trying to think. I think a green flag would be going out on dates, making special time for your person. I know everybody's busy, but even if it's a phone call, making those special moments. And for me, as a person who has more than one partner, I'm constantly in the mind of making the experience with me special and individual.
Yeah.
Because obviously, I have more than one partner. So for you, I have to make sure I'm intentionally aware of things like that. So I'm looking at details. I see that you need this. I see that you spoke about that. You really have to make it personalized, and you should do that one on one. It just shows you're intentional and you care about the person, and making that time for them. Like, hey, like, listen, like, maybe on Tuesday we should go out like once a month, twice a month, like have a real nice outing where she can dress up. And it doesn't have to be like every Wednesday on the third week of the month. It don't gotta be like that. But making sure though it is in there, and it's like maybe like I would say like once a month or every 2 weeks, do something together, a fun activity. Because at the end of the day, regardless if you have kids, regardless of whatever hell's going on, you're really supposed to be relying on each other. So if
You
you
never
don't
stop
make sure
dating.
your bond is good, you're dropping the ball.
You never stop dating. I agree with that 100%. I mean, the beautiful thing about red flags and green flags, I think people kind of don't know. It's kind of like when they say there's a thin line between love and hate. They're not necessarily opposite of each other. It's just when done with the right intentions, anything could be a red flag, or anything could be a green flag with the right
Mhm.
intentions. And with the wrong intentions, anything could be a red flag. Same coin, different
That's true.
sides. So I will say a green flag is generosity. And that's from both people. You cannot be selfish in a relationship and think it's going to be successful.
Yes.
Now, having your own self preservation, that is going to be letting you know, like, hey, am I frozen? Is that me?
Yeah, you're a little frozen,
Oh
but
gosh,
it might be. But we hear you though. We're still talking it up.
I know, but that's an unfortunate freeze frame on me. I don't like it.
Oh
I
Lord. You said I don't like the way that looks.
don't
Damn,
like
bro,
it.
you didn't froze up.
StreamYard got some red flags.
Ooh. I'm gonna take you down and put you back. Okay, don't do it shit like that. But we're gonna wrap this up here because Ro has to get back to work. But what we want to say is because I think this is a short. But remember, if you guys like to do, we have like a little coffee. Like I said, we have flax milk protein. We have protein options. You guys want to look back at the video? We'll try to put some in the description of how we made it later today, so you guys can look up that update. And then also on Friday, once again, we are going to have. I'm gonna like actually set it up so that it's going to go live, but we will not be live. It will be a upload.
We'll be in the
Um,
chat though.
yeah, we'll chitter chatter. So because those days I think I means Valentine's Day. I work in a restaurant, so yeah, I'll leave when okay. But if I can hop on the phone for a couple moments, say hey, whatever, I'll do that. But we're gonna be making some real good food. Hopefully you guys can at least come in there, interact. Rosie will be in there, and we can get a whole people to support. If you guys want to see something that you would like to be made, you guys can comment on below. We also have our email up, and it's film flavors and wisdom at is it Gmail. Yeah, Gmail. So you guys can go in there and send us an email. Let us know what you think, any suggestions, and any food ideas. We're also getting close to what is it, Mardi Gras? I don't remember what it was, but we're trying to do something like red beans and rice, and maybe we'll do something like that in between, or at least have our shorts up with food we've been making throughout the week because we want you guys to see some of those recipes we have, and then maybe we can also show them on a live version. So we're gonna have shorts. If you see one of the shorts you'd like to see in live action, or see us in live action, hello, you can see us in live action, and it'll be great. So thank you, Miss Rowe,
Hi,
for
I'm
spending some time
back.
with
We're
us.
leaving.
Any last words, Rowe?
I'm back now that we're leaving because fate apparently just hates me.
She did a great job. She did a
I
great
love
job,
y'all so
guys.
much. As far as just any final thoughts, I think Sin just gave us a good idea. I'm gonna put it in our notes. I do want to do the thin line between love and hate. I do.
Ooh.
I want
We
to.
should
I want
have
to.
a movie recap and we talk about the movie and
I
make
told you
some
we were gonna
food.
start doing reviews and reactions.
Okay.
Ah,
He's getting so excited. Okay, so this we
I
will always
love
we're just gonna have the greatest time ever. Ladies being ladies. Also, we're gonna try to throw in some things too where people learn some skill sets. We want I do want to do some lives like that. We might have to do things separate, but it's fine. And so because health and body and beauty is Miss Rowe, and then for me, I'm like I'm the house. We're gonna get the house together, cleaning tips, all those things,
I need
making
that.
candles and soaps. We're gonna just
I
be
need
doing all kinds of
that.
things.
And that's why
Help
we
you,
call them.
ladies. It's not helping you ladies be more domesticated, but it is because everyone needs to be domesticated. So you guys can take some tips too, because if you live home by yourself or you live alone, young men, I teach my sons how to cook. It's just being aware of you can know how to do something and not necessarily do it.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Polly's
Okay.
really good with presentation. Like I toot my own horn. I'm a great cook. My presentation sucks. It sucks. It sucks so bad.
You
Y'all
gotta
will
work on
see.
present.
I'm gonna get better because I'm working with you. I'm gonna get better.
Yay! And I'm gonna have undry skin, not dry skin, undry skin, and be hydrated because we're gonna be focused next month on drinking, hydration. I'm always talking about hydration, but we're gonna be sucking on um,
Hi, Dead Pill.
bottles like this
Bottles. Popping bottles. We popping bottles for the summertime.
of
Listen.
yeah. Hopefully it's
I'm
alkaline water.
your cocktail queen. Rogue C. The C stands for cocktails. Okay.
Wait, ma'am, this whole conversation is very perverted. Cocktails, really?
I meant alcoholic beverages. See, third ward already said we got potty mouths. Third,
I'm sorry.
We gonna bounce you up so you can block me and Polly. You gonna have to time us out.
No, don't block. This is what we're talking about. But yeah, good conversations. Definitely about red flags. Miss Rose gonna leave. I will stay on just a little bit longer, and we'll have some more conversation. Got some people coming in, but Miss Rose, thank you
I'm in
for
the chat, y'all.
taking the time out to show us this drink. But she has a great drink, guys. She has a
Wow,
great
by the way.
drink. It's a great time.
Wow.
Okay,
Bye, y'all.
it is good. Bye. So, Miss Rose. So Miss Rose has to go back to work. Uh, Foolishness. So anyway, everybody, thank you for coming to join us today. Just want to say thank you for that. Like I said, we definitely love the support. And we're just going to get better and better at it every day. Ro definitely is going to get us some more information about, how to keep our skin clear. We're going to talk about food prep. Food prep is number one. Rosie will probably still be in the comments because she can do that while she's at work. But talking about food prep, protein for men and women, protein is so important. So as you say, if you can get it in drink form with having a protein drink in the morning, protein with your coffee, whatever. They have protein that's just clear. It's like a clear juice, and it tastes god awful. I'm a shot lady. I don't even drink, but I will take protein and shot if I have to. I also take pre-workout. So do your workout, take your pre-workout, and take your protein afterwards, and then go from there. So like there's so many options. Protein will change the way your body looks. It will change how much fat you have when it comes to eating that more than your carbs and sugar. So you want to make sure I'm gonna get some more information, but make sure I'm giving it to you right. But at the end of the day, when you have a high protein diet, and you're going to lower those fats, you definitely are going to look different and feel different. And you're going to build muscle. So we want to work on that for women because a lot of times you're like, oh, I don't eat that much. Yeah, but you're only eating cinnamon rolls in the morning and coffee, and then you're eating pizza or something only one time a day, only three pieces or only two, but you're eating a whole bunch of carbs, and the carbs are really, really high. Watching how many carbs you eat is really important. So that's why we're talking about lowering your carbs for women is a big thing because women, for some reason, we have a carb problem. I mean, men use the carbs because they're usually moving around most of the time, but women, we kill carbs and sugar, and we just murder it, and we need to pull back, and we need to find some alternatives. Because I've met people who are like, oh, I eat really healthy, I have healthy this that, but it's also not just eating really high carbs, is also portion size. We are overeating. That's one of the reasons why I know people say, "Oh, you're losing weight." I did, but I went to one meal a day. I went to having like a protein shake or something, or I wait to eat to like three. Then I eat at three, and then I try to hold out and then try to go to sleep before getting hungry again, or I'll have something light like this protein shake or something, and I'm trying my best not to touch stuff, and then boom, eat when I'm at, if I go to work, eat while I'm at work. If one time, like I try to eat like at 4 or 5, but it's really close to dinner times when I'm at work. So I try not to eat that close, but like 3 and then wait till like 9. I'm starting to get hungry again. And then I try not to eat anything. It's because we're overeating because I keep saying because, but if you think about it, if you go to McDonald's, ladies, because y'all be out here, that's the same McDonald's, you go to any fast food restaurants, okay, I don't care if it's Culver's, those meals alone are like 15 to 1800 calories, or if not more. Your daily intake's supposed to be 2000. Okay, you already been messed up. That's not including anything else. Not a breakfast cereal. So you eating one McDonald's meal is really like your cap because you're gonna have to drink. That's calories. You're gonna have to drink, you're drinking soda or you're drinking this and that. Even that milk I just had today is 45 calories, and that's 2 cups almost. So you're overeating, and you just don't recognize it because it's not filling you up. You're not feeling full after you eat McDonald's, or you're full for a minute and then you're hungry again. So you're really overeating. And if you're a person, and to be honest, calorie counting is that is hard to do when you're eating all through the day. That's why I went to one meal a day, because I don't have to think about it, and I can't eat all that food at one sitting. One of my partners told me that you can't eat all that calories in one sitting, you're probably not going to make it. So if you wait till the end of the day, then you go to sleep, it's really like you can't do anything. So you might get hungry in the morning, get your little smoothie or protein, and then you're going to move on and transition over. So you're not over, overeating in your calories, because a lot of these bars and stuff, those little lunch snack bars, 250 calories. I mean, it's really big. You just don't recognize it. But if you count it for a whole day, how many calories you ate, you'd be surprised and you'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm eating like 4,000 calories a day. If you're not even maintaining, if you're gaining weight in a month or two, gain 5 pounds every month, yeah, it's because you're way overeating. And if you're not moving at all, you're basically eating like the same amount that you're putting in your body. So women who are like, oh, I eat really healthy, but they're overeating, and then they go to the gym almost every day, is because you're just maintaining. You're just maintaining. So you have to do something extra. You have to reduce the calories, or you have to. That's why a lot of people try keto. We're gonna talk about keto too. Some people do keto because, hey, I can eat this and this, but you're getting rid of a lot of glycogen. I think it's called. I'm gonna fix it, but glycogen. But anyway, and basically you're using the bathroom, getting that all out your system. So at the end of the day, okay, there's different things you can do. There's different options for everything. Everything's not for everybody. Some people can do 1 meal a day. Some people can't. But then you have to make healthier choices and make sure you're counting what you're eating, especially on your mission. So if you're on a mission like me and Ro, please get ready. We're going to do food prep at the end of the month. We're going to let y'all get through Valentine's Day. I'm going to let you eat your lobster and steak. Okay. But in March, there's no more play. There's no more play. Okay. I myself am getting out the 200s. No, it's only like it's like 10 pounds away. We can make that happen in 2 months. No problem. You just got to be a little bit more stricter on what we're eating, how we're working out. Because I stopped working out for like a month. I got a little shuffle happen in my life. If y'all don't know, I kind of lost a partner, and it kind of shuffled me a little bit, messed up my routine. But I did maintain. I didn't gain any weight or anything, but definitely changed my routine. And obviously, you're in your head and things like that. So with all that, I still maintain. I'm actually not going up or anything like that, but that's not the goal. Is not to maintain. The goal is to go the other way. So we want to continue on that mission. And sometimes if you can maintain, you know how to maintain, then you move on and then you're going to lose, right? So we want to move that way. Rose also going to show some exercises, help you ladies. So there's going to be like a little mini series probably of that underneath. So eating right combined with some exercises she might want to show. And we might exercise while we're cooking. I don't even care. Okay. I could care less. Okay. If you want to see some jumping jacks while I'm making flapjacks, we can make that happen too. We can whatever's gotta happen. Okay. I'm not above a jump. Okay. I'm not above it. So definitely want to do that. But yes, if you guys want to talk about some more red flags and green flags, we can. Let's see here. I don't want to go too long because we want to make our video too long today. But one more green flag and red flag before we proceed on out of here would be one of the green flags I think a lot of people don't think about in a relationship is the effort. A lot of people say they think that the effort they do is overlooked and not seen. And that's when I did mention that a little bit earlier, but like paying attention to someone putting in effort, because sometimes we're like, oh, they're not trying. You've ever heard that conversation? There's two people. One person's like, oh, they're never trying. The other person's like, oh, I'm trying all the time. I'm doing this and that. And sometimes we actually have to communicate that we're actually trying. Communication is so important through all these red and green flags, because sometimes your actual intent and your focus on trying to help someone, or you're helping them in the incorrect way. They don't want that kind of help. And you think you're helping, but you're maybe making things worse, or you're not communicating. So communication is above all going to help you guys figure out those things. You got to be able to talk to the people you're with, the person you love and care about. For some reason in monogamy, communicating seems to be communicating honestly, honestly and openly and frequently is not used. And I'm not saying it doesn't happen in poly, but that is an issue when it does happen. if you are poly, we're gonna just put that out there. If you stop communicating, all hell, that's hell. You'll notice way faster, obviously, because there's just two. There's just like there's more than one person. So you'll be like, oh, like what's going on? Somebody gonna say what's going on. One person is gonna be like, what's going on? So if I always say if one of your partners says you did something wrong, if two, you okay, maybe. If two of your partners say something, you did something, you're doing something weird, it's the same thing, it's probably you. You have to self reflect. So you will start working on yourself a little bit more. And monogamy, obviously, if you hear your boyfriend say you did something wrong, and you have friends who tell you, "Oh no, girl, we doing us," sometimes you'll let that slip by because you're like, "Oh, I have friends supporting me and saying that I'm not wrong," and that could be an issue. So make sure that communication is there. Also, those friends. This is a big red flag. Please, ladies, okay, when you're with someone and you're asking for advice on relationships, don't ask the single friends only. I'm not saying you shouldn't ask them at all. Don't ask your single friends only, because in women we are emotional creatures and we just have to hold accountability to that. And if I'm by myself, I may be going through things and maybe I'm fine being by myself. That's cool. Okay. But don't ask me only, because if you're having an issue with your partner or your boyfriend, you may want to ask someone who maybe has a boyfriend or girlfriend too. Has that happened to you? Ask someone who's been in a relationship. I think it's important to get more than one view prior to making a decision. But when you're only listening to the four friends that go out every Friday night and you're the only one with a boyfriend and they're telling you, oh, girl, go hang out with us. Sometimes that seems fun, but I also will say that sometimes you have to realize that hanging out with you may be really fun and they want you to come join in the shenanigans, which is fun, okay, but that might be taking you away from your partner and things like that, because when you're with someone, you do have responsibilities as a partner that you can't ignore because your friends want to hang out. And sometimes they'll tell you, oh, forget him. See, I don't like when he don't let you go. I don't like when he does that. And a lot of times, yeah, you may see some red flags in their partner, but a lot of times that's not the case. A lot of times they're telling you things because they don't have a boyfriend and they don't care if you have one. So whatever you and your partner deem important, they don't care. It's not that they're mean to you; they don't care. I'm saying they don't care. And I'm just saying, because if you're all having fun and we're going out and we spending money and doing all this, everything's cool. Okay, but I bet you one of those four friends you hang out with every day, when they get a man, they like, "Oh, girl, I can't go out tonight." They the first one. It always happens like that. You didn't got an argument with your boyfriend. They didn't told you, "Oh, girl, forget him," blah blah blah, and you said, "Okay, forget him." You tell him, "Hey, listen, babe, I'm gonna still go out here." And then he got a little attitude, whatever. But as soon as they find a man in the club, they the first one to leave the club without you and hop in that man's car. They the first ones to do it. The first ones to say, "Oh, girl, I gotta do something with my man." You know how it is, my man, my man. All of a sudden, oh, well, what about when I was saying my man? You told me I was acting out. So just remember, okay, get more information, because they may be right. Your boyfriend may be a little controlling. I don't know, but get information from other people. Hey, let's go talk to maybe a friend, or go online. We have so many avenues here, people, to be like, hey, you know what? This happened. We have groups. You can go into groups where you can just have conversations about relationships and just get information and advice. They're not judging you. They don't know you. They're just saying, okay, hey, I heard your situation. That sounds like he may be a little controlling. Then you can say, okay, now 4 or 5 people mentioned that sounds controlling. Maybe I should really think about it. Or maybe one person said he's controlling because I wouldn't go out with her, and he wants me to stay in the house. But someone else said, well, maybe he wants to stay in the house because he really wants to spend some time with you because he's been overworking and he needs some support. You have to get the whole picture. You need more information. And sometimes I think women, we want to be with our friends, but all our friends aren't in the same place as us a lot of the times. And so we have to know that we have biases, and our biases based on our emotional state. And we are emotional creatures doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It means that we have feelings, and our feelings sometimes can take over logic, and they can surpass anything, because with our emotions, we are very powerful people, and people who have hope, we have dreams and wants, and those things will push us further than anything. We do all kinds of things on hope. We make miracles happen on hope, dreams and all that, because we as women control the greatest thing ever. Okay? Because when a man gets really emotional, not that it doesn't look good, he can't control that. But women can control it. When you learn how to control your emotions, you're a very powerful person as a woman. Being able to control it. And I'm saying don't have it, control it. So, and these things here are really important. So when you're going into these relationships, one of those green flags is being able to communicate, work on controlling your emotions, ladies. And that takes time. We can't just say, I'm going to control it. No, working on something actually has to have a plan. We all know that. So what does working on my emotions look like? Does it look like me walking away? Does it look like when he's telling me something to shut the hell up? Does it look like when someone else is telling me something to listen first? Take some notes. Maybe reflect. Maybe I should try something different. That's being able to take the steps to learn how you control your emotions. Am I tripping? And then you ask your friend, am I tripping? They're like, oh no, girl, we got you. You good. Okay. And then recognizing, okay, maybe I need to ask someone else just in case. Doctor always says, you ask for a second opinion, right? Always check. Okay. So I just want to put that out there. But anyway, I'm rambling now, but I will let you guys go. Thank you for joining me in Row today. Hopefully you guys will make yourself some wonderful protein milk. I like mine. I don't know about y'all. My protein milk. Thank you for also making coffee with Row, because she makes probably some really good coffee with whipped cream. That look delicious. And if you guys would also we can, like I said, make these. We're gonna make some more of these shorts. We'll put those in. She can take some more pictures of her coffee. I'm gonna actually make our dinner tonight. Let's go, team. And that's all I have to say for today. So I'm gonna let you guys be great. But thank you for joining us. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. Like and subscribe. And we will see you again on another time. Thank you guys. All right. Y'all have a good day and be productive and just put it in your mouth.